So,
final
Sam,
thoughts on it.
out of 10, what do you give this? We like to give it a rating.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, good. Bird, where are you at?
Uh, Probably an 8.
Yeah, I'm
If
with
The
you
Dark
at
Knight is
eight.
a 10 out of 10, this is an 8.
I mean, eight for us lately is really high. We've
Yeah.
not been thrilled about movies the past, 2 years? So,
Yeah,
Homecoming
man,
was
I relate to you there.
really good.
yeah,
Or
that's the
No Way
one. That
Home,
was the
sorry.
one.
No Way Home has been the last movie that I really, before this, that I was really into.
Yeah, I was actually talking to my brother about this movie compared to No Way Home because I give both of them 9 out of 10. And I think No Way Home and the Batman are the inverse, where No Way Home has like a really silly beginning that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and then ends phenomenally, just
Beautiful.
the best ending imaginable. Whereas this has the perfect beginning, so good, and then the ending does not quite stick the landing.
Yeah, the concept of a spell that goes wrong and starts pulling people in that know Peter Parker, just there was something about that was kind of silly. What would have been more interesting is like if Peter Parker was being driven to jail because he was going to be arrested or whatever, and he escaped and quickly went to Doctor Strange and is like, "Can you get me a way out of this?" Like.
Yeah,
And then Doctor Strange is like, "Well, I have a spell where we can make everyone forget." And then the multiverse splits because Loki's doing something. You could have done it so much better than just I'm distracted, so the spell's getting out
I
of
want to get
control.
into MIT.
Yeah, exactly. The whole thing, like getting into MIT was stupid, and then like the spell going wrong because he was distracted. I'm like, that's dumb.
Also, I didn't believe that Doctor Strange would agree to do this.
Right.
It's like I'm going to brainwash the world for you. I just don't believe that any Doctor Strange. If we're doing like alternatives here, I think that it would have been more compelling. Of course, I'm a professional writer, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. But I think it would have been more compelling if Doctor Strange did it out of like ego, like he was frustrated because he wasn't the Master Supreme, I think is the title.
Sorcerer.
The head wizard.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, that's it. And so he did it as like just out of pride, more than I'll do you a solid, kid. Let's
I got your back.
brainwash everybody. Yeah, this one's on the house.
Imagine if Peter gets a life sentence though, and I don't know. I just think you could make it more.
There's a way to do it,
and getting into MIT was not the way. That's
right,
especially because it was so unbelievably stupid. Because it's like, dude is best friends with Pepper Potts and Happy. Like MIT is gonna take him. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
one phone call.
That. I mean, look. As we said at the beginning, I'm trying to get into this Cambridge program for the summer. Am I willing to brainwash the world for it? Maybe, but not enough to go to my wizard friend and risk it.
Well, imagine if you were friends with Happy Hogan, how quickly you would get in. It would
exactly. Well, that's what can we manifest that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It'll add it to the list.
Isn't there like a Stark scholarship? Like this is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Like, and wouldn't they like Peter's a genius? They would put him in. There's so many problems with the beginning of that film that like you almost just need to skip it to where. Maybe not skip it, but
go 17 minutes into the movie. It's a lot better of a movie.
Like they wanted so badly to get to the point where Doc Ock shows up, and from that point on, the movie is unbelievably good. But I watched the movie a second time in theaters, and I was so bored until Doc Ock showed up. I was so bored, and so like this is ridiculous.
But yeah, as far as the Batman is concerned, I give it 9 out of 10. I was thoroughly entertained the whole movie. I have my gripes with it, but gosh, was it just fun to see a Batman movie again. It's been 10 years, and I'm just really, really excited to see where they take this baby.